Jeka not quite having the effect on the body that he did against Danny Boy Pierce. But of course it is still very, very early going in this battle.
Everyone, of course, has got high hopes for Nader, talking about him being a possible world champion. So tonight should be a very good test for his progress.
Well, actually, both these young men would have world title aspirations, both undefeated. I know that Jeff Bennett has big raps on Jeka. Trained by Keith Ellis. Nice lead right hand there from Hamdan. And Jeka really didn't even see that punch coming.
No, it's amazing. 2 or 3 times this round, Jeka has actually been hit with relatively easy punches. I must say that from Nader's point of view, his defence is excellent at the moment.
That's very unusual so early in a fight to be taking a point off a boxer.
It could prove very expensive later on.
Well, in my estimation, that makes that a 10-8 round for Nader Hamdan, which could be very crucial. But Mark, don't you find that unusual that early on in this fight, into the second round, that the referee would already be taking a point away from a boxer?
Yes, I do actually.
And that was very low. That was very much south of the border, that final blow. And there's that right hand that Jeka basically walked into.
Well, at this stage, I think Jeka would know that he's in for a fight. Nader last week at the gym looked really very focused and very nervous, but that round he really settled down. And I'm just impressed at the moment with his defence.
Okay, come on, son, just concentrate, eh? Okay, feel good? Yeah, feel good.
Fantastic work there from our audio guys into the corner there of Nader Hamdan. Jeff Bennett giving his young charge plenty to think about as we enter round 3 of this Australian junior middleweight title fight. And what an interesting fight it's turning out to be.
Like a chess match at the moment.
And not quite the brawl that I would have expected.
Well, I think essentially that both boxers are actual boxers. I just think that we're all drawn to the fact that both are such hard men that we'll do anything, we'll walk over a body to win.
Well, if it comes down to a battle of the boxers, as you said earlier, I'm quite surprised Nader Hamdan is in fact outboxing Jeka so far in the fight.
Step back, point. Back.
It may well be for the reason you're saying before, that perhaps he's just a little bit stronger than Jeka.
Nice counter right hand there from Hamdan. You could see him waiting for the punch. And he is definitely growing in confidence. Both these men hold their state titles. Jeka, of course, holds the national crown as well. Nice 2-punch combination there from Hamdan. The left followed by the right.
Sitting quite composed this round, Nader.
Nice straight left there from Jeka. Came back well, but back comes Hamdan yet again has Jeka backed into the ropes. Hasn't been a great deal of infighting so far. Neither boxer really able to get off on that occasion.
Nice defence there by Hamdan.
Jeka really lunging with his left hand. He's going to have to watch himself doing that. He could walk right onto the counter right of Nader Hamdan. Hamdan really fighting the southpaw beautifully, working his way inside and coming straight through with that right hand. Good work here from Jeka as he has Hamdan back into the ropes.
just inexperience on Hamdan's part when he threw a pinch there.
Very amateurish work there from Jeka. Falling well short with both punches, left himself right open. As the bell ends the third round, another good round there on my scorecard too, Nader Hamdan.
Well, Hamdan just looks so composed so far, man. Very impressive.
I had him ahead 30-27 after 3 rounds.
Well, after the last fight against Ben Horror, I really thought he looked ragged that night, but Jeff's done a great job with him here, just tightening everything up. Here's some action from the third round. There's that lead left from Jeka. Has Hamdan back into the ropes. Good work there from Nader Hamdan to turn his man around and back him into the ropes and unload with his own right. And there we can see the defence of Nader Hamdan, Mark. Really, none of those punches were able to land flush. No, it looks very, very neat and composed, as I was saying. And at this stage, I'm absolutely astounded. It looks like he's the more experienced fighter, and Jeka is the one who's the novice. Not that either one is a novice, but the overall scheme of things.
And the bell gets us underway for round number 4. What a fascinating fight we are watching here live tonight. That's from the Star City Casino.
That's clever fighting by hand. He's just very calm. He's taking his time, and he doesn't seem overawed inside this ring at all tonight.
And you know when a Fennec fighter is in trouble, Jeff sits there and just yells at them all night. There's nothing but applause at this stage coming from the corner of Nader Hamdan. Jeff likes to speak his mind.
It's just one thing about that Hamdan style is
beautiful short right hand there from Hamdan, and that definitely caught the attention of Jeka.
There's no doubt about that, but I was just about to say that when he throws that right, he doesn't get enough leverage. If he could just turn his body a bit more, he could really do some damage there. He's a very good puncher, but just doesn't have enough power in the punch.
Another left hook there from Hamdan. And Jeka looks to be an unsteady legs here in the 4th. Started off with a straight right hand. But for those of you who have seen the Victorian fight before, he is one tough nut. There's a little bit of rabbit punching there from Jeka. Draws a warning from the referee, Ray Wheatley. And just circling around the ring.
He's just taking his time. He looks very casual.
He looks to set himself beautifully, doesn't he? Beautiful short right and walked right onto the punch. Well, I thought that was a knockdown, Mark.
Well, I thought it was too, actually.
Jeka definitely walked onto the right hand there of Nader Hamdan. Ray Wheatley called it a slip. In my estimation, that was a genuine knockdown.
We'll look forward to seeing the replay of that one.
Work your way out of it. Throw one other around. Punch your way out of it.
Really has been a stellar performance so far tonight from Nader Hamdan. I must admit I've been very surprised at how much he has dominated this contest.
Well, me too. The only thing I can put it down to is perhaps the weight or the training, or it's just, I think it's been a very good performance so far.
15 seconds remaining in round number 4. Nearly a quarter of a way through this Australian junior middleweight title fight. Another beautiful right hand there from Nader Hamdan. As the bell ends the 4th round. And Jeka doesn't look any worse for wear in his corner.
No, but I think he's slightly baffled by the amount of pressure that Hamdan's put on him.
All we're going to do is lift to the body right over, that's all. He's still got another lift.
And here is one angle on what we thought was a knockdown. He walks into it looked like to me that it was a knockdown because he actually walked on to almost the forearm of Nader Hamdan. I think Jeka was a little bit stunned earlier, and yes, that's definitely a knockdown in my estimation.
I've got no doubt about that one. I think it was a knockdown, even though he was off balance coming into it.
Here's some more action from round number 4, and there's that beautiful straight right from Nader Hamdan. I think that was the punch that initially hurt Lim Jeka.
If he can just get the power to match his timing, he could have a dynamic punch there.
And Hamdan really finding a home for the right hand every time he launches into it.
That's beautiful boxing there by Hamdan.
Step back. What?
Sitting so far almost that Lim Jeka's style suits Hamdan.
Very good point. I mean, fighting a southpaw is no easy task, and as you said, Nader doesn't enjoy fighting southpaws, but if this is any indication of the training that he's done for this fight, obviously that's been turned around because he's fighting a perfect fight, but he did walk onto a straight right hand there from Jeka,
But he's come straight back, hasn't he?
Step back.
He's panicking, Limbo. He's panicking.